California Coastal Layer sits overhead as we welcome you to baseball from historic Dodger Stadium. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's Dodger baseball, and it's next on the show. Luis Gohara will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
He's set. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, Dero? This is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
De La Rosa stands at first with 1 out. A strike, and it's 3-1.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Man, you smoked that thing. Not a boy,
after that
job.
Base knock right there, Dero, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Up next will be Nick Williams, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is popped up. Pearson camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
The next Cub up, Tyler Austin, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Trying to escape unscathed here in the first. Served out to left off the end of the bat. And that's in there. Base hit. Now the relay home. But not in time as he's across with the run.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, Dero. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
So in now for Chicago, J.D. Davis. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. And after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Greg Baker. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hard hit towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there.
Next for the Dodgers, Javier Baez. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. Here's the 0-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. Bishop giving chase. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. In now, Mark Hernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 0-1, here it comes. Lifted into center field. Bishop is there, and he has it for the first out.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And I want to focus on dynamic.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Greg Allen. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. The 1-2. Flying toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. Hernandez rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores as it's now a 3-2 ball game. Now to the plate, King. Bishop. He reached on a single in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. From the belt, the pitch. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Nick Williams, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Around it, find
this
the ball,
is flared right
it.
back over the mound. A tag for 1. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Digging in the switch hitter, King Bishop. Here's the first pitch to him. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Nick Williams would be next. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Cubs are down in order. They're down 3-2. Into the box now, Greg Allen. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air to center field. Bishop has it in his tracks. 2 down. Digging in, King. Bishop. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And now a pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Line toward the gap in left center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run. Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Los Angeles Dodgers took the lead in the... About as rare a sight as one may find. Rain falling here at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Today, it's game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's time for Dodger baseball. Miguel Ramos will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. 1, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and 2, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and so he ties the big redhead with home run number 70 on the year, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0. And we get another look here. He is now in elite company with home run number 70 right there. Standing in, Adrian Aguilera, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Cut, hold it.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in the show get absolutely hammered.
Stepping up now, King. Bishop. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 home. And he fouls this one off. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. In the dirt here. In time as he just gets the tag down. Fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's...
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Now that is an impressive vertical on this dive. As we take a look at it on replay, we can see just how high he had to get up to make that catch. That play might earn him.
Here's Javier Baez.
Leading off the fourth for the
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row.
Digging in now, King Bishop, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
1-0 the count. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Swing and a little tapper. And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit in the air out to center field. Bishop patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Next up for Los Angeles, Adrian Aguilera. He singled his last time up.
Adrian Aguilera.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bishop on the move. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Dodgers leave 1. They trail 3-2. King Bishop will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. First pitch of the at-bat. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Russell on at first. Nobody out. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, his second of the game, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
the more things change, the more they just stay the same for this guy. That's save number 45 of the year. He's taken advantage of nearly every opportunity.
5-2 the final today. The Cubbies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Phillip Park gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Well, the Santa Ana winds are kicking, leaving us nothing but clear skies over Dodger Stadium in L.A. Today it's the rubber match of this Henry Coronado, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Vero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Roy, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Nick Williams would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Up next will be Nick Williams. In yesterday's ball game, he launched a couple over the wall, so we'll see if he's got some more thump in that bat here in this. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. A 1 pitch on its way. On the ground to the left side. Reined in. He'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. And now the Dodgers get a crack. Stepping into the box, King Bishop. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First delivery to him on the way. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Popped him up. Richards over to his right. Makes the play, 1 away. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Henry Coronado. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Line toward the alley in left center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So digging in now, King, Bishop, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Looking to minimize the damage here, and it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And it is trouble that finds the gap for extra bases. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. Safe at the plate as they push the lead to 4-2.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Up next will be Nick Williams. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 1-1.
Come on.
Richards scoops it up. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Cubs 4 and the Dodgers 2. Striding into the box, King, Bishop. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And as we take a look at the Cubs leaders in that department, you can see he's right at the top leading this Chicago roster. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nick Williams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hard hit ball to short. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Man, you smoked that ball.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Coming to the plate now, Caden Rosado. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
That way to square up.
There's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes.
Ready now, Adrian Aguilera, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Bishop is right there, 1 down. All right, so time now for the Cubs Road to the Show report, as we see a couple of prospects who have been... So a big moment here, and standing in, Johan Herrera. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Ready with the 0-1. High high fly ball out to straightaway center. Bishop has a read on it.
Here we go. Here we go.
He's got it, and there are two down now.
No runner. Eat it.
Striding in, Javier Baez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Looking to minimize the damage here. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Bishop looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run shot to left center. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And this one gives him the lead. It's 6-5. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Row, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Now in the box, Freddie Pearson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Allen stands at second with 2 gone. High and deep to center field. Bishop racing back to the track, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. 2-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 16 for him on the year as they open up an 8-5 lead.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. And there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot. And you can...
Stepping into the box, King. Bishop, he singled his last time up. From the stretch. In the air, down the line.
Right, get up, halfway.
Herrera is after it. 1 down.
Go, slide.
And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know.
Into the box now, King. Bishop, he flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
The 1-0. Now a swing and a ball shot to foul right at home plate. The 1-1 pitch. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Curveball that time, not even close. Nick Williams would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 pitch. Fouled off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So a 3-run shot to left center as they jump ahead by 3.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can. Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
12-8 is the way this contest ends. The Chicago Cubs cross the plate 3 times. Now baseball under the lights of Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight the opener of a 3-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head next. Blake Snell, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. Despite that loss last time out, they're still on a pretty nice run as they'd won 6 in a row prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Nick Williams. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner. And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Kevin Thatcher.
Thatcher.
The windup and the 0-1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Bishop waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Leading off the inning, King Bishop as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball's in for a strike. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Bishop is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
Matty, he's having one of those dream seasons right now. The ability to work the count, the ability to get on base north of 400, and having a great batting average. This guy's certainly one of the best players in the game right now.
So it was a swinging strike 3. King Bishop is dealt with for the first. Stepping in and ready for another shot. King Bishop 0-for-1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Striding in once again, Nick Williams. Before the 0-2, look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Runner goes for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to. Ready for another chance. Kevin Thatcher.
The first baseman, Kevin Thatcher.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 28 on the season. And the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
Every run helps late in the game. And with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Mookie Betts. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bishop is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, King Bishop. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning. Man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. 1 pitch, and he gets the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so he just figured he'd end it quickly and hit the showers. Good call.
And tonight's ends as a